Welcome to this guide on Git Workflow models. If you have ever wondered how teams collaborate on code without stepping on each other's toes, the answer lies in choosing the right Git workflow. In this video, we will explore the most common patterns used in the industry today, specifically focusing on the centralized and feature branch workflows. So, what exactly is a Git workflow? Put simply, it is a recipe or a set of rules that dictates how developers use Git to interact with each other. Without a workflow, development can become chaotic, with messy history and frequent conflicts. A good workflow brings order, ensuring a consistent process for everyone and a clean, understandable project history. Let's start with the simplest model, the centralized workflow. This model mimics older version control systems like Subversion. Ideally, there is one central repository, and every developer commits directly to the main branch. It is very straightforward. You pull the latest changes, do your work, and push them back. This works reasonably well for very small teams or solo projects. While the centralized workflow is easy to understand, it comes with significant trade-offs. On the plus side, it requires very few Git commands to memorize. However, the downsides are serious for growing teams. There is a high risk of merge conflicts since everyone edits the same branch. Also, if someone pushes broken code, it immediately affects everyone else on the team, halting progress until it is fixed. To solve these problems, modern teams use the feature branch workflow. The core idea here is isolation. Instead of working directly on the main branch, you create a new, separate branch for every single feature or bug fix you work on. This keeps your changes encapsulated and ensures the main branch remains stable and clean at all times. Here is what that process looks like in practice. First, you create a branch specifically for your task. Second, you write your code and save your commits to that isolated branch. Third, when you are ready, you push your branch to the server and open a pull request. Finally, once approved, your changes are merged back into the main codebase safely. The secret weapon of the feature branch workflow is the pull request, often called a PR. A PR is not just about merging code. It is a dedicated space for discussion and code review. It allows your teammates to see exactly what you changed, leave comments, and suggest improvements before your code ever touches the main branch. This significantly improves code quality. For open-source projects, we often see the forking workflow. This is a variation where you do not just branch, you actually create a server-side copy, or fork, of the entire repository. You clone your fork, make changes, push to your fork, and then open a pull request across repositories. This is perfect for public projects because it allows anyone to contribute without needing direct write access to the official repository. Let's compare these three models. The centralized workflow is low complexity, but makes code review difficult and branching non-existent. The feature branch workflow introduces medium complexity, but offers excellent code review capabilities through PRs, making it the standard for professional teams. The forking workflow adds a layer of complexity with permissions, making it ideal for open source, but often overkill for private teams. Regardless of which workflow you choose, there are some golden rules to live by. Commit often to keep your changes manageable. Write clear, meaningful commit messages so your history tells a story. Always review your code before asking others to merge it. And finally, treat the main branch as sacred. Keep it clean and deployable at all times. Thank you for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.